The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Sunrise podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning, everyone. It is 5 a.m. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Maddie Jant. Topping our newscast this morning, another inmate has died while in the custody of the Kern County Sheriff's Office. Deputies say detectives responded to the Central Receiving Facility on Truxtun Avenue for a report of an inmate death early yesterday morning. No further details are available. An investigation is underway. So far this year, 8 inmates have died while in KCSO custody. The last inmate death was less than 3 weeks ago. The search is on for a man accused of assault and robbery in a Walmart parking lot. Bakersfield police say the man beat up 2 adults and stole a Segway scooter from one of them. It happened outside the Walmart on Allen Road back in July. Police say the man fled the scene in a dark blue Nissan sedan with a missing rear bumper. He's believed to be about 6 feet tall with a large tattoo on his chest. A ceremony was held over the weekend to honor 2 men who were killed while protesting for United Farm Workers back in 1973. Organizers put together a 50th anniversary memorial in Delano on Saturday. The UFW claims one of its former leaders, Naji Daifela, was targeted and killed by a KCSO deputy during the 1973 grape walkouts. However, the deputy was never charged in the case. Another UFW protester, Juan de la Cruz, died after being shot while shielding his wife on the picket line along the highway between Arvin and Weed Patch Road. Family members say these tough moments made a difference, though, by improving working conditions for farm workers.
His wife, my great-grandma Maximina, had to take care of the family, keep everybody going. They took my father out there to go and work in the grapes because they had to help provide for the family and everything. So it was a very big thing in our family.
Well, it's extremely important to recognize those individuals like Juan de la Cruz and Naji Daifala who sacrificed their lives to ensure that farm workers would have the respect and dignity they deserve in California.
Those improved conditions include ensuring water, shade, and prioritizing the health of workers in triple-digit temperatures. All right, we're getting a better look now at a man police say broke into a local boutique 2 nights in a row. Sugar daddies fell victim to back-to-back robberies on Sunday and Monday of last week. In total, at least $2,000 worth of merchandise was stolen, according to owner Heidi Shubin. This is a picture of the man police are looking for, taken from surveillance video. If you've seen him or you have any information, you're asked to call BPD at 327-7111. Meantime, the community came out to support Shubin with a fundraiser. Shubin says she's overwhelmed by the support.
Honestly, never expected such a turnout, but this is absolutely over the top. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. I just can't imagine it even any better than this. It's just overwhelming.
Thanks to donations, Shubin has enough funds to replace the broken windows, and she hopes to add additional security members, she says. 17 News is your local election headquarters, and Bakersfield's Vice Mayor Andre Gonzalez announces he's no longer running for California's 35th Assembly District. Gonzalez says the decision came after meaningful conversations with family, friends, and mentors. He says he plans to continue his work on the Bakersfield City Council, adding he'll be running for re-election in Ward 2. Gonzalez in the past has said he had 50 prominent endorsers in his corner. Bakersfield Dr. Jasmeet Baines currently holds the seat after defeating Leticia Perez in what many considered an upset. Today marks 22 years since the attacks of 9/11. A post-9/11 fallen warrior remembrance ceremony was held Saturday morning here locally, and 17's Aaliyah Fitzgerald joins us in studio with more. Aaliyah?
Always remembered and never forgotten was the motto for Saturday's event, and it's a motto that most certainly needs to be thought of today. A gallery was shown Saturday in downtown Bakersfield. The overall goal of the Portrait of a Warrior Gallery is to commemorate not only the men and women killed in action from Kern County post 9/11, but those who have come back from deployment that are waging a war of their own.
We do this ceremony once a year to ensure that this community knows that in this county, we will always remember these sacrifices.
I'm fortunate. I consider myself lucky. I came back. A lot of my buddies didn't, and I need to share their story. And I think it's important that people know just how real it is.
Now always remembered and never forgotten, we want to emphasize that if you or someone you know is suffering post-deployment or service, there are resources available by texting or dialing 988. In studio, Aaliyah Fitzgerald, 17 News.
Aaliyah, thank you. And the Bakersfield Fire Department will hold a 9/11 remembrance ceremony this morning at 8:46 a.m. at Fire Station 15 on Buena Vista Road. Bakersfield Fire Department's inviting the community to come out and join them in honoring and remembering the 9/11 heroes who paid the ultimate sacrifice. The 9/11 memorial was installed next to the station in 2016. It was built from a steel girder from one of the Twin Towers in New York City. Been making headlines around the nation. President Biden is wrapping up a visit to Vietnam this morning. His reason for the visit: to deepen ties with Vietnam as part of efforts to reduce America's reliance on China. The president met with the Vietnamese leaders to promote the growth of a technology-focused Vietnamese economy. He also engaged in discussions for ways to improve stability in the region. In a setback for SpaceX, the FAA announced the company must keep its Starship Super Heavy rocket grounded due to safety concerns. The decision follows an investigation into the April launch, which ended in a mid-flight explosion. The agency's final report cited multiple root causes of the mishap and identified dozens of corrective actions for SpaceX. Those include hardware redesigns and safety system improvements. SpaceX must fulfill the requirements before resuming Starship launches. The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.